Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, and welcome to the living world of darkness and the vampire venue. Tonight, tonight we have one of the newest faces in the city, who is, heard the skinny, the very most basic things about the city, and she's heard that there is one of her kind that runs a somewhat, well, sounds like a decent enough place, a bar. Um, so, without anything real more substantial to do before her ghouls will arrive in a couple of days, um, she has decided to, she'll make she'll just pay this guy a visit, Max. She doesn't know much about him, but hey, she wants to get to know people and meet people. And yeah, so she is making her way. She is not having her hair up in a mohawk. It's just as on the picture. It's she's she looks pale, but again, it looks like part of the aesthetic, shall we say? It looks as though she's wearing dark makeup, and you know, it seems to be the point that she is a bit more pale. But oh well. And yeah, she is gonna arrive by cab, I think. She's gonna have a look at the place from the outside.
The the individual you see when you arrive, like from the outside, is like the bar name is the Dark. It's a weird name for a bar, but he is very. There's like the corridor to enter the bar first, and then after the corridor, it's like after the corridor there's the bar area. It's obvious. There's a nice tune from the inside. Everything seems cool and not out of the ordinary.
Hmm. Natalia can deal with this. She will just walk in and just, you know, in her fashion, she won't really talk to anyone. She will just, she just has a bag over her shoulder, and she will just, have a look at the place. It's probably somewhat busy, you know, coming and goings.
It is busy, but it's also like there was a guy at the bar. It was like appearance four. He's wearing a leather jacket. He seems like he has the blush of health merit. He doesn't seem like he is a vampire. At the same time, there's just a bad boyish charm on him. Uh, he talks fast and offers like drinks to people and stuff like that. And he actually like his eyes like it's obvious. And Natalia is a very beautiful lady. She wouldn't have a lot of people who doesn't look at her. So she know these kind of looks. He is like looking at her with those eyes.
Hmm. She doesn't think too much of it. And she will just find a table, and she will order. Actually, she will just go up to the bar, and she will just say, "Yeah, I'd like uh, just a Guinness if you have it. And do you know where I can find Max?"
You are talking with Max actually.
Oh, hi. And she just looks at him and just nods a bit. She just says, "So, are you um, I know you're busy and all, but do you have a moment to talk at some point? I'll be over here."
I mean, for beautiful lady like you, why not? It's completely okay. He actually gets out of the bar and says like, "Yeah, bring us a little bit of everything. It's fine." And he like actually pulls her chair in a very like nice way,
Hmm.
and he sits.
Thanks, but I'm gonna have to insist on paying. So she looks around, sees there's no one really close, and she just. So I just arrived in the city.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I heard that you were, you know, um, part of the support group.
It depends on which sport group you're talking about. As you know, there's like a bunch of sport groups that we, people like us have.
Yeah,
Paleskin, the sport group, is just insane. It's very busy these days.
yeah, there's lots of people who need help. I know. Look, it's a nice place you've got. Like, you're, she just pauses for a moment, seems to be, a bit of a doubt what to say. She just says, you have, I forgot her accent. I'm sorry.
It's
Oh,
completely okay. Like
yeah, it's
it
just now
happens.
that it dawns on me. And she was just, well, the, um, she leans in, just says, some of our kind, the Baron is, I've met with him and stuff.
I did meet the old guy. Yeah. Did you like him? You met him?
It freaked me out quite a lot, actually, but I mean, I honestly don't know yet, but I mean, still better than where I came from, so.
I actually don't know where you came from.
No, I haven't told you, and
Yeah.
it's fine that way.
Yeah, the old guy seems a bit crazy, but which one of us aren't?
She just looks at you and she says, maybe I am totally nuts, but I don't think I'm that crazy, honestly. But I
I
wouldn't.
actually. Go on, sorry. He's not going to cut her.
And she seems to just reminisce or think about something. But then again, I might be, I might just have no idea anymore, but at least I'm on my own now.
Okay, those are kind of informations that I don't know what to do about.
Look, I just wanted to, say hello and introduce myself.
Yeah, well, it's fine. Well, so you live in a city. I don't know if they told you, but there's a stupid things going on.
Yes, like prelude or whatever you call it, to war.
I call it bullshit, but yeah, the it seems the two sides are like going at it, and I say let them.
Yeah, I'm going to stay far away from it.
I
Well,
kind
as
of
much as I can, of course.
he kind of shrugs. I never understand certain things, and I don't want to understand certain things, but I know that they're not gonna like they're not gonna leave us alone. Probably they seem to be, as far as I understand from these groups, they're like, yeah, you're with us or against us, and I know one thing, and the peace is a lie. Peace is a time limit where you try to get ready for a war.
Well, fuck. Well, I suppose the only way to. She pauses. She just says, "So, is this like your thing? Is like bars and stuff, or have you other? I mean, it seems to have. been quite a lot of work put into this place.
I enjoy bars. I enjoy my freedom inside of my freedom here. He kind of shrugs. I It's been a long time since I didn't know what to do with myself, but now I enjoy a lot. I enjoy this place. My thing is to be the guy on the known, be friendly, and blah blah blah.
Right, right. I get that.
Now,
So,
what's your thing?
well, a couple of things, but well, it's I'm setting up a thing um, soon. I have some friends, girlfriends who come, you know, from where I came from, and
Girlfriends?
yeah,
Are you a lesbian?
no, no. She pauses, just like not girlfriends, but friends who are girls.
Okay.
She kind of just looks a bit at him and just pauses for a moment. She just looks at him. Anyway, they're coming, and I'm going to set up a thing. Um, I'm going to appeal to certain clientele, but you know that's going to be my thing for the moment, and I'll help out when I can. Um, I was thinking like with this whole war shit, perhaps we should make plans to weaken both of the other sides. That should be a way to keep them off.
Finally, someone talks my language.
If we both, if we keep them fighting each other constantly, neither of them will be powerful enough to fuck with us or the Baron or anyone, except each other.
The I personally think that in these kind of situations, you got to do something which is unexpected. The What they don't expect us to do is to attack right now. And he like shrugs. I personally think that a lot of people just like runs and scared away from a war because they're too scared to die. But what happens when there's no war? You can still die. The, those guys are not expecting us to move. That's their disadvantage. Let's use it.
Hmm. Well,
Wouldn't you want to use a disadvantage that the enemy has?
sure, but depending on how you move on and what you move on, they might just want it. From what I've heard of, well, the spot thing, whatever they are. I mean, I don't, I really honestly think that they would welcome an attack, but that's only from what I've heard.
I mean, they will not welcome an attack, but will they have an idea of an attack when we attack them?
Well, there's more than one way to exploit the weakness.
So, what do you want to do?
Well, first of all, how exactly do you know that anyone is at a disadvantage at this point?
Anyone is what?
How do you know that one or both of them are at a disadvantaged position?
Because they're at a disadvantaged position towards us because they don't know us. Like, it's very simple. Think this way: the would you attack if you had like would you attack if you were disadvantaged? If you had the disadvantage? No, you wouldn't. They're not attacking us because they don't know anything, or they're probably planning something, or probably don't expect anything. So what I say is, let's attack while they don't expect us to do anything.
Or let's make them attack the others. We can both of them out and then clean up what's left.
Yeah, that's also a possibility. It's a good way, to be honest.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just my idea, but then again, I'm not military tactician or anything, so.
I am not a military tactician as well, but it's a good idea.
If we make them, some of them think that they have the upper hand, and then they lose a lot by attacking, and then, you know, damage the other side as well, well, look, I only know the tower, really, but I'm not in a hurry to go back. I don't want to go back, full stop, but, well, it's, I have a feeling that these other guys, these bad, whatever they are worse, somehow.
Depends on what you favor. Basically, as far as I understood, they're like basically the same color of the same different colors of the same shit. But the what I'm trying to say is like I agree with you. Like, let's just fucking make them fight each other while they're kind of ignoring us, and then let's clean up the scraps.
Mm.
Like,
But from what I know, from what little I did actually want to listen to people, they're going to be back, and going to continue to want to come back again and again and again. Don't Not saying that there is a permanent solution, but perhaps, killing people is not the way to go to get a permanent solution.
there won't be a permanent solution. They will come back when the peace is on their, like, peace is a lie. He kind of says it with a like very bored mannerism. They're just gonna come back when it fits them to come back anyway. Like, what's keeping them? Their word? Who gives a fuck about their word? People gives their words and breaks them all the time. They will say like, yeah, we will like not attack you. And the next year, guess what? They're on their boards again, kicking and screaming about like how they did something. If a guy wants to attack, they will find a reason to attack anyway. Permanent solutions are again just a lie. Like the what's gonna happen is they will say, yeah, we are in peace and we will live together, and then back alley games, finding reasons to fucking uh, back alley games, and finding reasons to like opening peace and having an like having a way to do something without breaking their word, like the fine print stuff. So
A
like,
a fairly like forced sigh can be heard. It's just like fucking politics. Ugh. Um, well, I suppose it can't be helped. It's just I was really hoping to have a bit more time to just not have to deal with all of this crap, but oh well.
He says, just like, how do I say this? It's actually extremely easy and simple. Like, you you live with what you can get in this life. And like, yeah, they're gonna be dicks. They're gonna be fucking piece of shits, and that's kind of like something we kind of need to accept anyway. Like these people are just gonna, um, no matter what, there won't. Again, as I said, to me, no matter what, there won't be a peace. Some guy will do something and break it. There's no way of like living in that world where you say like, ah, yeah, maybe we will have a peace and all live together. Like you can't have us who screams for freedom and Camarilla who says, yeah, everyone is us, and like they just don't know everybody is us. Who gives like stupid rules like I have to respect your elders, blah 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 blah, and then have fucking lunatics of Sabbat at the same city and live in peace. That's a lie. And whoever telling you this, it's true that it can happen, is a liar or an idiot.
I completely agree with you, but yeah, it's just an annoyance that it really couldn't, wait just a little while, but oh well.
Everybody's biggest problems is like their whole lives, they spend their fucking whole lives thinking there are rules. Humans created rules. And they used to be fucking gorillas. There are no like these kind of things like, yeah, they will keep their word, right? Like, no, we should do to, what you had in mind. Weaken them and fuck them, tell them to fuck off, kick them out of the city, and then make sure the city is actually in a state that can defend itself from future causes. Your life, no matter what, there won't be a peace. There's always suffering. Our life is about sucking people. Our life is fucking. Oh, see, I forget the word. I'm really sorry.
Teaching?
No, no, no. Our life is a struggle. Yeah, he says that our life is a struggle. Struggle is always going to be there, and that's kind of what makes everybody strong anyway. Fuck that peace bullshit. It's just a lie. Like I said this like 10,000 times to everybody, and everybody's just like, no, man, no, fuck you, and like, no.
Yeah, well, it's mostly that I just hope that there is more than one way of fighting this war, but she kind of crosses her fingers.
Like, can I ask you something? Like a very normal question.
Somehow I doubt that, but go ahead.
What? How can your left can be worst?
Oh, it could be a lot worse. I could be where I was, well, embraced. That could have been. I mean, if I was there, then it would be a lot worse. Significantly so.
I think like there's nothing in our lives that can make it worst because there's like two things important in our life, and that's breakfast and dinner. Especially our kind. And as long as I don't want to share my breakfast and dinner with anyone, like I don't want to share this city with others because I'm going to share my breakfast and dinner in an illusion of peace. And my life can get much worse if these people know where I live, what I do, if I become friends with them under disguise of peace, because that's kind of what peace is there for, right? Like in the past, that I studied, by the way, history a bit. The past people make like deals and like fucking trade deals for it because the peace was good, but you don't need to trade deals with Sabat.
I wouldn't think of it. Just apparently. No, I don't know. Apparently the Anak movement, or whatever we're called, there are people from all walks. I suppose it's better than most. We have quite a few people who have just fed up with the bullshit of all the sides come together. I can get behind that.
I mean, I used to heard the Anarchs is all about freedom, but then the Baron says some other stuff. He says like we're independent and we're Anarchs. I don't know. I thought independent and Anarchs are different groups.
Well, as far as I understand, he has ideas, but he's not telling anyone what to do. He's making suggestions. It might be polite bullshit, but I like it compared to the alternative.
Yeah, he seems to be a guy who's insane, but also, you know, doesn't kill you yet.
I just hope I don't really piss him off, but
He's a bro.
kind of looks at him.
What?
Right. Mm, bro, and as in, didn't really seem that way to me, but well, I only met him the one time, so
I call him boss.
yeah, that makes sense. So,
Like, which family are you? Or like, I don't know.
most people seem to have a consensus, by the looks.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, I just, it tends to be fairly obvious for people, normally.
I
You
have
know,
no idea what you talk about, to be honest.
leather clothing, punker, Bruja.
Bruja? Cool. I don't know what I am. I think I'm a caitiff.
Oh, uh, okay. Um,
Is that bad?
Actually, just so I remember, I should roll for that because when she stated, actually,
He
I need
has
to
no
roll.
idea for he has like literally no idea.
Yeah, but it's she actually just told a lie. So,
I know, but like he has no idea like that it's a lie. He can't know that. So it's I don't think you should.
okay, fair enough. Well, he might still be able to think.
Nah, he hasn't again like he has
Oh,
no
okay, fair
way
enough.
of knowing your character, and he also like lied to you. He doesn't think he's a kid. If he doesn't know his clan, he
Hmm.
thinks he is something, but he also like doesn't share it immediately because. But also he doesn't have a confirmation. Still though, like it's like we don't have any ways to know those things about each other.
Hmm. Well, at least you're here, and at least you don't have some multiple people telling you what to do constantly, how to dress, how to fucking behave.
I
It
don't
gets
like that
real
stuff.
fucking old real fucking fast.
I thought the Bruja was not like that. I thought they were like more classy and shit.
Well,
Less
you haven't
classy.
been to Saint. Well, you haven't been to the West Coast,
What's in the West Coast? Other
where I
than
was from.
bikinis and cocaine.
Well, it was where I was embraced. So
Oh, okay. I was embraced here. I don't fucking remember how. Like one guy jumped on me. I was like, oh shit.
it sucks.
Ah, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Kind of smiles when he says that.
Really?
I don't know. Like, is that an issue for others?
She doesn't say anything to that. She just pauses, and then after a little while, she just so so. Is this place just like a normal meeting ground for our kind, or is it? Would you like it for your own, private place, or?
It is my private place, but if people like you comes in, I don't fucking mind.
Okay.
Like people who respects individuals and individual property are welcomed.
So no funny business in here.
I prefer no funny business.
I mean eating. Uh,
Um, to be honest, I didn't set any fucking rules, but it would be cooler because like I don't want anybody to fucking find my place. Some idiots
I
doesn't know
don't
how
worry.
to
Don't
behave.
worry. I won't do anything stupid.
Yeah, like a lot of people just doesn't know how to fucking feed.
Yeah. I mean I won't do anything in here. It's fine. I respect your privacy. It's fine.
Thanks. So like, what do you do other than clientele and stuff like that? Or like, I didn't actually understand what do you mean by clientele.
It's a long story. It's not really important. I do some, just normal work. It's really boring.
I'm interested if you want to tell, but if you don't want to tell, it's fine.
No, uh, it's trade secrets.
Like you got hookers working for you, getting secrets.
No,
Okay.
you can tell by her no that was. It's not probably not what she's doing, but it's
Close.
something somewhat close, and she doesn't seem too proud of it.
hmm I mean, like, you seem not proud of what you do.
I do my job. It's just a job. It's fine.
It's a job. Like you just do it to gain stuff, and I hope you gain everything that you want to gain.
Yeah. Well, I don't do much. I do. She looks around. I'm setting up. You know what a spa is? Like
Spar? I have no idea.
a massage parlor. People come in. They relax. There's good smells, incense and stuff, and
hmm
you have someone who either rubs your back or walks all over you or whatever.
Yeah, I like that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm setting up.
No, okay. It's not like a place where you.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
don't judge
no.
those. Like, okay. She seems like very like see like offended.
Well, it's
She doesn't say anything.
probably more like defensive, really.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
like you can tell that this is somewhat of a soft spot for her for some reason.
Seems like a soft spot for you some reason. And don't mind me being so fucking.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just I'm quite new, and I had to, find a better method to do certain things, and it worked mm, okay, I suppose, but didn't work. I hope it will work here as well.
I'm a fucking hope so.
Well, yeah, I do too.
He kind of smiles. So like, any of your girls are like going around, like maybe I can actually give them a call. I would prefer like having a massage. My body didn't have a massage for a long time.
She doesn't frown, but she just looks at you. No,
Okay.
it's besides it's not set up yet. I'm having some. Well, two of my former colleagues are coming and staying here, and we're gonna set up the business. So it takes a while before it's even started.
Kind of like smiles. Doesn't say anything because he is acting extremely weird for some reason that he doesn't understand. Like, is there any way like I can like help or understand you because you don't kind of make a lot of sense to me?
If you're offering to help, I mean, if you have, if you know people, uh, this place I'm going to open, it's going to be for, exclusive clients, it's going
Rich,
to be
rich.
top of the line service, having, only
Oh,
catering to the best, but
you think I can't afford your services?
no, look, you said you wanted to help. If you know people like that, if you could help spread the word, I would be really appreciative. That this
No, I will
place is
try.
opening and, it's really good and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay. I will think about it. If I can't do anything, I will do.
Thanks. Thanks.
Kind of like still looking at her with like weird eyes. He doesn't understand her that much.
She just just tried. She seems to be looking at her beer and just. You will notice, by the way, um, that she is actually drinking it.
Yeah, he also is drinking his stuff. He has eat food merit.
Hmm. She seems to have as well. She just says, "Look, if you can do this, I would really appreciate it. Thank you." And then you can look. If you promise not to tell anyone, you can come by and yeah,
To,
it will be fine.
to tell not to tell what exactly.
You know about my business and where it is and things. So it's safe. So it's not. You
Oh,
know.
so you were like afraid of like then it's being found out. Okay.
Yeah. Well. Uh, fuck. Um, she kind of just look. The people I have working for me are actually friends. I don't want them to get into bad situations.
He is like looking at her like, okay, if you say so, but he doesn't seem like he believes in it completely. He doesn't
Right.
hide it. He doesn't hide that, by the way.
Yeah, and she seems, well, he seems a little bit uncomfortable, but she's doing her best to hide it.
You cool? You seem weird.
Thank you. No, I'm good. I'm fine.
Happy to hear that. I'm sorry if my openness is making you uncomfortable.
No, it's fine. I actually prefer it this way, honestly.
Surprise! A lot of people wants to believe the liars usually.
Yeah, it's really fucked up, isn't it? I mean, when someone is actually a good person and actually tells the truth, people are like, "What the hell is wrong with that person?" Should be the fucking other way around, but alas, here we are.
I say props to that person. That person is a good manipulator. Actually, no, it's a bad manipulator. Props to people who just can get what they want because in this life we can just have what we can have, what we can latch onto. It's kind of simple.
Right, right.
Myself, that doesn't sound like a lie you usually heard from people. He kind of smiles and very actually it's very cocky.
What lie exactly?
Everybody says they're the good person, but in the end they're kind of mostly selfish.
You know, it depends really. What is a good or a bad person? I mean, people do shitty things and people do good things. Most people do. So, is it a good or a bad person, or is it in between? I think it's in between, which is most of us. Except for, certain few people. Like, I don't know, Jesus or. Uh,
Jesus even fucking existed.
yeah, he might have been an asshole for what I know. I don't know.
I don't think Jesus ever existed. I think Jesus was like, "Yo, man, let me manipulate some people."
Probably. Well, with what we know, that might actually be more true than the alternative, but it's fucked up. That's what it is. And by that, she just downs the last of her drink. And she says, "Thanks for the drink. I have quite a few things to see to, but it's been a pleasure, Max."
Been a pleasure as well.
Yeah, I'm going to text you at some point. I mean, do you have a phone?
I do. Here's my card.
I should text the card.
You got a phone number?
I do. She'll give him a phone number.
Mm-hmm. He takes it. See you later then. Have
Yeah,
fun.
have a good evening.
Hopefully I will.
And she just nods and, you know, has a look around the bar once more and will proceed to leave.
Would you like to end the scene there?
Yes, thank you very much. Players are playing, watchers for watching. Good night.